Hi and welcome to Sadie's Spincraft. Today I'm going to do a bit of a mashup. So I'm going to start with dyeing something out of that because that's my dye basket. That's what needs to be dyed at some point. So I'm going to maybe a bit of yarn, and because I've got 2 hanks of yarn here from World of Wool that need to be spun. I think that one's Pebble. Yeah, that one's Pebble Island DK. Don't know what wool it is, whatever Pebble Island is. And I do believe that was BFL. So might pick one of those, if not both. And I also have lots of fibre to dye. Got Kent Romney, Falkland, Polworth, Perrendale, Corriedale, plenty in there that needs to be getting on with. So today, yeah, bit of dyeing, just said that. I'm not sure if I'll be doing any drum carding, but I may get the blending board out and just make a small bat and then spin it up, apply it, and I might not be able to do spinning actually, looking over there, because that's still being used. I've only got one bobbin for that and one bobbin for that. I think it's going to be a dye video. I should really start the video again, but I'm not going to. Have you seen? I painted my nails. I don't usually do stuff like that, but I felt, well, it's quite Christmassy, is it? Look like baubles to me. Anyway, back to what we were doing in hand. I am gonna do, do I do the Falkland? Or the Perrendale? I think I'll do the Falkland. And do you know what I might actually do? Get the Falkland yarn out that I did myself, that I spun, and dye that instead of one of those. Know what? Because I have an idea what I could do with this. Oh. So that's all open. That's gonna just get dumped in there. So it's just put in there dry, and it's gonna stay dry because I'm gonna start off with mix up my dyes and just pour them on, because to be fair, I want the majority of it to stay white, except for I want spats of colour throughout. And I've picked 3 colours. I'm going to use, let's show you, Deep Magenta from Dharma Acid Dyes, Midnight Blue, also from Dharma Acid Dyes, and last but not least, this is one that's going to make you go, what? But Sour Apple from Dharma Acid Dyes. So that's the trio we're going with. And I've got everything I need right now. I shall turn you around and show you. There we go. So I've got the hot water in there. We've got the vinegar. We've got the glasses for mixing the dyes up. We've got the the fibre down over here. So let's get mixing some dyes up and see what we can produce. So to start off with, I'm gonna move my broom move that over there. I'm going to try something. No, because it only starts from 1 gram, so I'm not going to use that at all. I'm just going to have to eyeball it. And I don't need a lot. I've got my water here, so we should be alright. I'm going to start with the sour apple. If you're doing this with lots of things, I do recommend wearing a mask and gloves and whatnot, as acid dyes can be quite dangerous. So I'm going to take that much dye for the sour apple. Move that over there. And then the midnight blue. Take about that much, roughly about the same. And then for the deep magenta, I am going to take slightly less, because I am. But you'll know why soon. I can't explain what's in my head, but I'm hoping it comes out on that wonderful fibre. Falkland, that's what it is. So now I'm going to take see if I can do this without spilling everywhere. So that's midnight blue. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Right. Oh, I didn't think this through. Where's my tea towel? Where's my tea towel gone? Where's my tea towel? There it is. Sorry, I forgot my towel. It's lots of pretty colours. I just do the same for this one. You'll notice I haven't added any vinegar yet. Green. So now we've got our colours established. Established, that's a big word, isn't it? Let's move the water out of the way, because I will be needing that again soon. Pop those to one side. Pull this over here, move my chair out of the way. I've actually tidied my room. Look. Way, it's all clean. Anyway, back to what we were doing. See if we can get you where you can see what I'm up to. Right. So, like I say, this is dry fibre. So yeah, this is dry fibre. I've got a pipette here that I'm going to put the dyes on with. I'll show you what I'm doing, because we'll be adding hot water afterwards as well. Right, I want the navy blue first. And yes, you'll notice I'm using a washing up bowl. Because I use straight boiling water and don't heat for however long, because I'm using boiling water, I allow it to cool, and so I don't need pans. So I can use this lovely washing up bowl for whatever I need to use it for with my dyeing. I can use it with hot water to dye, or I can use it also to pre-soak whatever fibre I wish to use before putting it into a jar. Right, so that's some of the blue. Just wipe this outside of that, because I don't really want to. I don't mind mixing colours, to be fair. Sure, you're all quite excited, the same as me, to see how this is going to turn out. So this is meant to be deep magenta. This is a lot brighter than one first anticipated. So maybe I should have added more, I suppose. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'm just kind of winging it like I usually do. When it comes to dyeing, I have a thing in my head. It tends to turn out alright. See if we can't get a few mixes of purple in there. Yeah, save some of that. And into the sour apple. Like I say, still don't know why I've done this, but I have. Because I am going to get some mixes of brown, especially with the green and the magenta, but I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not. And it is going to be so random throughout. No rhyme, no reason to where this is all going. Hopefully when it's spun up, it'll look like what I want it to look like. So, because whatever I don't use in these will end up doing something different. Obviously. I'm just chatting. I do apologise. Right. Now, I'm assuming I should have put gloves on. Yeah, we've got plenty of dye in there underneath. So, what I'm going to do now is just allow, where's my little spoon thing? There. Just allow all that to soak in. So it's going to be darker one side and lighter the other. And before I do any adding of water or acid, I want this fibre to just take what it can naturally first. I don't know. I do my nails and I decide to dye and get stuff everywhere. Never mind. It's right. So we know there's plenty of dye down there. Right, so I am going to leave that for about 10 minutes. I shall come back in 10 minutes and we'll start adding some boiling water and some acid. We'll see how it starts to blend, because I'm curious. I'm curious George. So I can't wait. I've added a little bit more pink. This is just pure vinegar. So I'm just going to get a few pipettes, just place some acid on the bits where I want it to stay quite vibrant. So it's not being diluted by the water first, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go around and add bits of acid in where I think it needs it, and then it'll probably need a plenty more when I add the water. Right, so now I've added some acid. I'm going to leave it again just for the acid to work its magic before I add the other magic ingredient, which is water. But not just any old water, boiling hot water. It's like a scribble or a paint pot. I don't know, it's very artistic. But anyway, we shall come back to this. I'll see you again soon. So I've left it a while now. I'm going to add the hot water. I'm hoping it's going to be dark underneath and light on top, but we shall see. I may be wrong. I have been many a time, and I do get pleasantly surprised quite often. And then there's other times I don't get very pleasantly surprised and I cry, but it's okay. It's okay. I am going to use all this hot water. There we go. Now, I just want to make sure the dry bits I've got, just get a bit that it's all wet, if you know what I mean. Don't want any dry patches. Don't mind white patches, just don't want it dry. Just want it all to set. So, the magenta's spreading. this up here. You see how it's all fluffy? I just want the water to seep in. I will be adding more acid. So I've got all this into the water. Don't know about you, but I'm seeing a flower garden right now. On this side anyway. Could all change. Just look how deep it is underneath. So, this is where now add slosh of vinegar there, slosh of vinegar there, slosh of vinegar there. Right, let's see if I turn on the camera light, if it makes it any better. Oh, there we go. That's more true to colour to what I'm seeing. So now I'm just going to leave this in the bowl until it's cooled down, and I'll show you all what it looks like when it's all dried and whatnot on tomorrow's live. I will do a little short as well to show you the finished product, but we're already at 25 minutes and I want this video uploaded today. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up and comment below, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tickle that notification bell, and just do what needs doing. So thank you all so much for watching. No matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night time, I want you to do what you love doing, and I shall see you all again very soon. Goodbye.